Hello everyone and welcome to another video on the Hypermine server with Cass on the Maizuma channel. Alright, and back we are with another episode. So let me update you before anything, right? So, last time we talked, I showed you guys this little villager breeder down here. And yeah, as you can see, it's still working, and I added a few more doors. Exactly, I doubled the amount of doors that we have here. And those golems are still mine. This thing's not generating any golems as far as I know. Let me check just to be sure, but I don't think. Yeah, if any golems spawn, they're probably going to spawn inside this thing, most probably. I don't know. And well, we already have a few pretty cool guys here that we can trade with. Like, yeah, I can't trade with you anymore. Let's see, this guy has Unbreaking 1, not really good, but he also has Frostwalker, a little bit expensive, but well, there's an option. Yeah, those are not really interesting. They're here to keep this thing generating villagers. This guy, Luck of the Sea 2, I didn't check what else he has, because I was trying to fish, but I will talk about it in a minute with you guys. Let me put my armor on. Okay, this guy is new. Requiring 40. I don't have any rotting meat on me at the moment. Let's see, this guy has Infinity. Wow, Infinity for 9 emeralds. This guy is new as well. I'm for sure going to be buying some of those. These guys I have been abusing, using lots of iron from the iron farm to get emeralds from those guys. I also bought a few axes and a sword that you see now. I have a sharpness 4 diamond sword. So slowly I am building up a diamond set for myself. I want to find the other guy, maybe this one. Yeah, we also have mating for 20 emeralds. Although Kondrik told me that we already have a villager selling mating for only 12 emeralds, so we are getting there. Okay. I also made this area here because I was planning on building some things here that I need to explain. Okay, what's this area going to be? This area is going to be a villager trading system. And I wanted to build some farms here because of course we're going to need a few resources to trade with the villagers. And the idea that I have now is like so. I will build two areas, two very different areas in this series. My main base, where I will be doing mostly buildings and aesthetic stuff. And here, where I will build farms specifically for the trading with the villagers. Here, where you see this small lake, here is where we're gonna have the market itself. We're going to have a bunch of cells here with loads of villagers here, and a breeding cell buried underground that will generate new villagers. So when we find bad trade, we can get rid of the villagers. And this is going to be a public area, so anyone on the server who needs to trade things for tools or anything like this can come here and just benefit from this place, also help to manage this place. I also told you guys that I don't want to destroy any of those houses, the official structure of the village. So I came up with a hopefully really nice idea for this that I have never seen anyone make before. So the idea is that those little houses here are going to be farms. Yeah. So if we get inside this one, you can see that I already dug here, and we fall inside this cave here. So I'm going to take advantage of this space here and build a farm underground. The first farm we're going to build is a pumpkin farm. Maybe a pumpkin slash melon farm, but most probably pumpkin, because yeah, melons, we have to craft them. And I also have a nice idea for a melon farm, original idea for a melon farm. So you're basically going to come inside this house, and there will be some chests here, and you can just grab whatever you want. So grab a bunch of pumpkins from this house. This is the pumpkin house. There will be an item frame here or something, or maybe we'll just build the walls out of pumpkins. But yeah, I don't want to change anything here really. And then we're going to head back to the villager trading hall or market thing here and just trade whatever you want, and then you have access to the portal here, and everything's going to be super easy. And each of those little houses here are going to provide you with some different resource, like sugarcane for paper trading, iron. There's nothing I can do about that. You're gonna have to go to the iron farm and grab it there. I don't know if I can transport items that far. I don't know, maybe raw chicken. We can also have a place for that here. And some storage and, well, things like that, you know. This is the entire idea for now. So, in this episode, we're going to build the pumpkin farm. I have a nice idea, but before I want to show you guys this. A very frustrating fishing hut here. So the idea was that I needed to be AFK here for those guys to breed, so we could have that many villagers here. And wow, I should stay AFK here, and if I try to fish, you see the trapdoor keeps opening and closing. And this is a really easy build. Panda 4994. Yes, 4994. Okay. Even made a tutorial on it, but it's so simple. Like, just connect a torch to invert the signal from a tripwire hook here, and that's all it does. Really, there is nothing to it. And I tried to make it a little bit different. I used a carpet here, but it turns out, at least in single player, that if you use something that's too low, that has more than one block of space between the trapdoor here, your fishing rod is not capable of fishing this and having this closed. It's closed now because I'm not spamming the fishing rod here. But if I do spam, let me just change what's in my main hand here. If I start spamming it, which is necessary since you're going to be AFK here with something holding your button, then this trapdoor is going to do this thing, and you're going to lose your durability on your fishing rod. Yeah. And yeah, before I forgot to mention, this also needs to be a full block. Yeah, you need to have that spacing here. So I changed it here on the server, and it still doesn't work. Not experiencing any lag at the moment, so I don't think this is the issue, and I have no idea why this thing doesn't work. It's very frustrating. So, okay, now that you guys know my idea for all the things around here, well, let's get to build something. Alright guys, I came back to the main base to grab a few resources. So we have rails. This design is heavily based on rails. Grab the random number of repeaters and comparators. I will leave those there at the secondary base because those are going to be necessary eventually. Some redstone droppers, and I also wanted to show you guys this little setup I came up with here. So I made two different kinds of furnaces here. So this one is a horrible design, and I really don't like it. So there are 8 furnaces here working in parallel, and I have to put the fuel here, or the fuel, and I just have to flip this lever. It's all manual, no detection, no nothing. I really need to work on this. I did not prepare anything in creative beforehand, so I just made it in survival, just out of my mind. And here is where you put the contents that you want to smelt here. So yeah, lots of glass and stone here, another rack, and things like that. I needed something like this, but in the future, in the near future, we'll try to come up with a better design for this, like design with 8 furnaces. And I also have this one. When I don't have that many items, I just have to place whatever I want here. For example, these. And those are going to be smelted using lava buckets here, and I get the lava buckets down here. Also, to place fuel, I can just flip this lever and refuel everything here in this double chest. And also there's a nice feature here. I used a comparator down there, you can see it. And what that thing does basically is when we are running out of fuel, it will automatically open this gate here. So if I come here and this is open, I know that I have to refill this thing. I just grab the buckets from down here and I'm good. So yeah, this is how it works. I like the system. It's pretty simple, really nice, and I have a lot of sources for fuel here. I have this huge lava lake here. You guys can see that I have been taking a lot from it. I have another lava place after those blocks there, and I still have a small lava lake here. So yeah, I don't have to worry about having things to burn for a long time. Okay, so now let's head back to the desert and start building on our farm. Okay, I've got all the supplies, so we can probably start it. I have the area dug already. And here are the resources we're gonna need, roughly. So let me explain the idea. We're gonna have the soil here, and the plants are going to be here in the center. And we're going to have a single rail line here in the middle. This probably can extend up to here, so this rail line here. Yeah, this is going to be the collection area. And the sides here will have pistons. Oh no, I just forgot the pistons, but that's okay. Okay, let me place a few rails here. Not sure which ones we're gonna need. At least for now, should be those. So let's just place powered rails. I'm not even sure about the size. I think it's gonna be this size is going to be good, because then here we need the item elevators, and we're gonna have 2 chests there. If everything works perfectly, which I am not sure of, because 1 chest should be for pumpkins and another one for melons. Okay, so this should be enough room for us to do all the redstone that we need for this thing. And let's now place blocks here on the sides. This is a really simple concept. This is going to run 100% based on rails. Now here, now here. Okay, when the farm reaches this point, we're gonna make a curve here. And I don't know if this can be like so. So how many are those? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. Wow! Cool. Okay. Yeah, I could have counted these as well. So all of those are going to be powered rails. Then we're gonna make a curve here. I mean detector rails. Yeah, those guys should not connect. Not sure how I'm gonna do this. Maybe try to place this other one first. Okay. How did I do that last time? I'm not sure. If I place this and this. Okay, it worked. Okay, it didn't. Let's try powering this thing here, because we're gonna need to power those anyways, right? Okay, so break, power, and okay, this is not really working. How can I do this? How can I do this? Okay, maybe if we try to connect this with a rail from down here. Yeah, it's going to be like this. Then it really? There's nothing we can do here about this? Okay, there's the rail down there. I don't think this is going to make a difference if we have a solid block here. No, it doesn't. Okay, I need to find a way to fix this. Yeah, I couldn't find a way to fix it. I tried many different things, so I just improvised it. just cleared a little more room here and uses this little trick here. So I also added this section here, so now you guys can see how this is gonna work. Something will activate this minecart here, and it's going to travel all around, then it's going to the middle, and then it's going to head back. Yeah, just like this, super simple. And the thing now is we're going to place pistons here. So yeah, maybe we're missing one piston on the opposite side, I don't know. Okay, yeah. Oh, those are facing down, why? Okay, let me fix that. Okay, I fixed it, and well, now you can see how this thing is going to work. Something is going to activate this minecart here, and it's going to use the detector rails to activate the pistons and destroy all the pumpkins. And it's also going to collect the drops when it goes there in the middle. So there is an alternative route here. It could like collect all the drops and then go back here and try to go here, but the rails were not working either in this case, so I just gave up on this idea and decided to make it simple. Okay, so how are we going to activate this thing? There are a few options. We could have a detector like there in the end or there at the beginning, and whenever we have a pumpkin growing, only those pumpkins here. Yes, this pumpkin here. When it grows, the detector activates the minecart, and every other pumpkin and melon plant here gets broken, and then we collect. Or we can hook this up to a timer, which is the solution I am most inclined to adopt now. And that's just because this timer, maybe we can use this for other farms, because you see the little house is up here, and the other houses are around this area. So the clock, if we place the clock around here, it's going to be close enough to other farms that we are going to do here. So why not use the same clock? Also, you guys can see that this design is expandable. I could have a larger area here if I wanted. But let's go with this. We're going to use 16 pistons on each side. We're going to have melon stems only here in the middle. And this design is completely experimental. It's just an idea that I had in my mind. I haven't even tested this in creative. I wanted to have the survival experience. And this is also something that I want you guys to know about this series. We're not 100% of the time try to do the most efficient, super incredible, flawless design, but we're sure going to have fun, you know? This is the main objective of me playing here. So, okay, and we are going to experiment with many things, so I am very open to suggestions, so you guys can be sure that I will always listen to you and try to include your ideas here in this series. Also, I know that I don't need to place water everywhere here. I just need to count every 4 blocks. But why not? Okay. Yeah, I was also planning on doing... I also have all those buckets because I was not sure about what we were going to do. So that's why I'm planning on the goal here. So, okay, let's till the soil. Yeah, we already have this. We will need seeds. So let's grab this as well. I think we have a little bit of bone meal somewhere around here. So we're gonna need only 8. This is going to give us only 1, right? Okay. So 8 melons for now. We're probably going to destroy some of the melons later. I don't know, because we won't need that many melons. And as I told you guys, I have other plans for the melons, for the melons, not for the pumpkins. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this first one is going to be melons. Okay. We can just spam this. Alright, we can bone meal this, okay, but we still have to build the timer, we still have to build the item elevator to get the items there, so we still have time. Maybe we don't need to waste bone meal now, and it's good that we save some, since we don't have a proper source for this. We only have a farm by Lapis Lazuli that's quite far from us at the moment. Okay, so this should be good for now, and let me get started on building that timer. Hello guys, and we are back with the final system completely done here. Okay, so let me give you guys a quick explanation of all of that stuff here. So we have the farm, of course, and then I hooked it up. Oh, it just activated. So you guys can see it working now. It's pretty cool. Collection system, all working perfectly, and there comes the minecart back. Okay, so I have a timer hooked up to that thing, and there are 3 stacks of items here. I find that this is a good balance for such a small farm here, and we have already new plants growing here. So there is a collection system here, and I can probably already show you the item elevator, since we probably have some items going, right? Hello items. Okay, they probably already went while I was talking, but basically we have a filter here, so only pumpkins go to this item elevator, and everything else goes here, so melons or any random stuff that we manage to catch. And there's this chest here, so any excess will go inside this chest here, and you guys will understand why, in a few minutes. So this is the kind of tileable item elevator that I came up with, and that was necessary for the kind of layout that I planned on having here. And let me tell you guys, this ended up really well. This ended up exactly as I wanted it, as I pictured it in my mind. So this first house here is going to be the pumpkins and melons house, and this is the layout. Pretty clean. This is the original furniture of this little house here. It was there at the back, and then I moved it here. We have a crafting table here, and if we open this chest, we have only melons here. I already crafted some. I already traded some, actually, because I have been AFK here for a while. And here we have the pumpkins. All of those have separate areas to be. So yeah, the excess items that we are probably going to get here in the future, this is something that I have to take care of in the future, and there will be a proper room or site where I will take care of that. But all in all, this is going to work pretty well. This is already working, actually. And next time we're going to work on one of those 2 houses, probably, and try to do some farms here as well. So I'm looking forward to make probably either the sugarcane farm or the raw chicken farm. So if you guys have any suggestions, I would appreciate this very much. So guys, I think this is going to be all for this episode. I really I really hope you guys have enjoyed this little adventure with me, and hope to see you guys soon in the next episode on the Hypermine server. Thank you very much for watching, and bye.